Hello, everybody. Peter Parks here from DNAWealthBlueprint.com, and on behalf of Andrew Fox, welcome to this module. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go over how to set up a CPV lab campaign. And once you know how to set it up, it's pretty much you just really clone all your campaigns and just switch out the variables that you need to switch out. Now, when I go through this module, it's just going to be very quick, but I do have to stress that I do not offer support for CPV labs. I am not a technical person. Matter of fact, to this day, I still do not know how to put up a HTML page if my life depended on it. I have a team that does all of that stuff. So, that being said, I'm being 100% transparent with you. I'm telling you that if you ask me any questions about CPV Lab, like any kind of technical stuff, like I don't know how to put my sub ID in here, or I'm getting error messages when I try to put a pixel over here, you're going to be talking to a wall because that's going to be speaking Hungarian as far as I'm concerned. No offense to any Hungarians that are a member, but that's CPV Labs offers great support when you buy the product. They have a help desk, they have a support channel, they have videos that are freely and readily available all across YouTube. One of the owners of CPV Labs created a whole bunch of tutorial videos on how to work CPV Labs, and it's free on YouTube. So that would be my suggestion, and to use the resources because you paid for CPV Labs if you want to use it. So you best be getting in touch with the CPV Lab support desk and the help desk. So that being said, again, please respect the fact that I cannot offer you any type of technical support with CPV Labs. I can instruct you on high level strategies as to what you should do when it comes to CPA marketing, affiliate marketing on Facebook. But as far as a support technical guy, I'm not the guy to do it. So that being said, please, again, let's get into it. So when you're setting up your campaign here, now, assign group, you can assign your groups, so you don't have to have any groups. This is just an example. You always want to actually assign your groups. So you can go into your assign your groups. It's pretty easy. You go under settings and set up your assigned group. Now, your alert profiles, your alert profiles are actually tabs that you set up within the settings as well under the alert profile section where you want to look for certain objectives. This objective for this particular campaign, this particular module that I'm creating is for clicks. So I set that up. So there's a couple of different things when you go inside of that setting. It's going to ask you when do you want to get alerts. If you get like 500 visitors but less than 10%, you want to get an alert. So that's what the alert profile is for. So I set it up for clicks. When it says capture refer here, I always click capture refer because I want to get the full data on that particular person if I can get it, as long as they're not masking their IP address or using proxies or whatnot. You'll be able to get the full data from where that person's coming from because that's going to be helpful for you for some retargeting campaigns. Optimization profile, again, this is something you go into the profile section under settings and you set up your optimization profile. I have just set this up for conversion winners. So I want to know when I get certain alerts that this conversion was a winner. That's how I set it up. So campaign name is pretty much campaign name. I set this up as belly product number 2. Campaign ID, you label the campaign ID 32. Your predefined source, you have a big list here of your predefined sources. I chose Bing. In predefined source, if you don't have your predefined source already set up, you can go under your sources, traffic, and set that up as well. So you don't have to worry about that. You can add whatever you want. And CPV Labs is pretty sophisticated, so add in some of your other variables for you. So priority is number 1 for me because this is the conversion winners. I want to see what's going on in this particular campaign. The source is Bing. My source ID is Bing. CPV Labs populates some of this stuff for you already. So if I'm using Bing, it's going to add a URL, it's going to add a URL append token. So it's just another, they're going after the keywords. So I need to get which keywords are going to be the ones triggering my conversions. This kind of stuff right here, I don't really worry about it. So this kind of stuff right here, the TS hidden token, pass hidden token, I really wouldn't worry about it. That's for more really advanced users if you don't have certain items. The engage rate, I want to make sure this is at 5 because if somebody stays on my site longer than 5 seconds, I got a better chance that they're going to convert. So I want to be notified about that as well. I do CPC. You can do CPV or you can do CPC, and then you put down your bid for the CPC, what it's costing you per click, 22 cents. Pass target to LP as target. So all this kind of stuff right here. When you get CPV Labs, you can go through all the documentation for what each and every one of these things mean. I always append my sub ID to the offer because I want to know what's going on with the exact offer. Okay. Then you have the redirection type. It's either direct, double meta refresh, redirect loop. I always put direct redirect because it's the quickest way to do things. Your failure page is basically if the link doesn't work, where do you want CPV Labs? Where do you want CPV Labs to take your prospect back to? And this is always going to be in this particular campaign that I set up, I want to make sure they go back to my original landing page because so they can go through the process again just in case. So again, this is stuff for Bing here, add token. They give you all this kind of stuff right here. And again, to the offer. So in the previous modules, I talked to you about campaign types or direct linking campaigns, landing pages, and you split so you can do both. When I've talked to you in previous modules about this, I always send my traffic to a landing page. I will do a direct link first just to test to get a little bit of conversions, just to see if there's some commercial intent or some commercial interest. But 99% of the time, I'm sending it back to a landing page. Why am I doing this? Because if I'm moving into a market where I have an inkling that I may be able to build a list in this particular marketplace, I want to send them to my landing page so I can capture that lead before I send them off to the advertiser. So when I build it out, I simply name it landing page name. I name it headline 1. I put in my URL. So, this URL is your landing page goes here.com landing page, blah, 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 right? That's the ID name and label. I share the share percentage is how many times you want CPV Labs to show this particular landing page to your prospect, right? Now, because I'm running three different three different landing pages, I split it up here so it equals 100%, so 34, 33, 33, right? Because I want to make sure that my traffic is getting split tested over three different landing pages. Remember, I talked about this as well. For every campaign that I set up, remember I talked about this, is you split test your headline, you split test your image, you split test your body copy, you split test your link, right? You're split testing because you want to get your controls for each and every variable. Then when you get your controls, you're going to be able to refine, then you're going to be able to scale, you're going to be able to optimize from that particular point, then you're going to be able to scale your campaigns. I don't really see a lot of people doing this or going to this link, but if you go to this link, you're going to have fantastic results when it gets when the time comes. So just keep in mind that's what you do. So landing page name 2, landing page 2 is just strictly my image. Right? Landing page 3, strictly my copy. Same URL, I'm working on the copy. Right? And then when it comes to the offer, I always try to find two offers, or I try to find an offer and I want the advertiser to have another upsell for this particular offer so I can split test the offer. So that usually means the offer is usually either price, so they offer one at full price, they offer one at whatever 10%, 15% discount, or they do another offer where it's not just price. They might offer a physical or a digital, or they might be doing an offer where they do an offer with a bonus and offer without a bonus, or not so much a bonus, sorry, it's they have like a bundle kit with it, right? So again, I want to split test that as well. So that is and then you have here all your different groups as far as you can add in your networks. CPV Labs let you add in all your networks. If you don't have a lot of networks to add in, you can continue to add them on. And that is it. Then you quickly save campaign, save or exit. So I save the campaign. And then what happens is you continue to come down here. So your campaign URL, this is the this is the final link that CPU Labs gives you. And you always want to test it. So you want to make sure you set it up properly and then you test it. You want to make sure edit your landing page. You want to make sure this landing page, or sorry, this code goes inside of your landing page. You don't put this code inside of your landing page. You put this code right here that I'm highlighting inside of your particular landing page, because that's how you're gonna start get CPV Labs to track. You can add more codes to your landing page if you want, and then if you're doing pages to direct traffic, you can add that as well to your landing page. Doesn't matter. The pixels, these pixels here, you can add them to any affiliate network. So you have the image pixel, you have the iframe pixel. You pick up this code right here, and you put that inside of your affiliate network in the pixel arena. So that's really how you set up CPV Labs. That's how you set up a basic campaign, and it doesn't get any more complex than that. I mean, yeah, you can really tweak it out with all the bells and the whistles like I have done, but I'm showing you how to basically set up your first CPV Labs account so that if you're going to use CPV Labs for tracking, um, you know how to set it up. So this is pretty much everything that you need to know when it comes to setting up a campaign with CPV Labs. It's literally CPV Labs will do everything for you. You just got to input some data, save the campaign, it'll pre-populate, and you're ready to go. With that being said, uh, on behalf of Andrew Fox, my name is Peter Parks from DNAWealthBlueprint.com. I'm going to see you in the next module. Take care, everybody.